Kenny Robinson working the backcourt with Jeremy Landenberger. You see Evans return shortly. Ristoff trying to feed inside to Carson. Deflected back, a whistle. Evans in, Glasser out.
Yeah, called him out of bounds on that force feed. For Ristoff, almost a force of action. He didn't get it previous possessions. He wanted to go hard inside, demanding that ball over passing.
Lonnie Livingston coming out, number 10 Sheldon Wright back in, 52-49, 13:52 to go. Wright in the front court. Skips it over. Deflected away by Bashev. It will stay Southwest ball. Cuesta pushed it out a bit to 7 earlier in this half. LA Southwest storming right back, and it's been a pretty tight game for the latter part of the first half and so far in the second half. Steal coming up there from Carson. Long three. Will not go for Bashev. Tipped away, but Landenberg has got it, and he will be fouled by Evans.
Well, a lot of ball watching right now for Southwest as it's in the air, and really the amount of open looks that Bashev has had tonight from the three-point line. He's working that follow-through right now, not dropping for him, but really for Southwest, if they do not check their defensive backboard, Cuesta and second chance opportunities will make them pay.
Third foul on Evans, 16th foul on Southwest, so bonus after this. Lobbing it, Ristoff in position, couldn't finish. Knocked out long by Evans, but Bashev has it. Robinson with a new 35. We'll move back and dish off to Landenberger. Landenberger, Carson, 3, good.
That side screen and roll again. When you have screeners that can pop and willing to shoot, excellent high percentage look.
Kyrie Carson, 5 points, 6-point lead again for the Cougars at 55-49. We're under 13 minutes to go. Cobb straight away 3, a little bit short, coming out long. Bashev sees it, pushes it up to Robinson. Here comes Landenberger, and he will finish.
Goaltend did not matter. Cobb was hit on the follow-through here. He's asking to come out the game.
4 points for Landenberger and the timeout. Considered officials' timeout. Once again, the front court. Pedrosa is going to come back in. Ristoff's coming out, also Bashev coming out. Also into the game for the Cougars of Cuesta, Arne Ingebrigtsen, number 44, out of Bergen, Norway. Also, we'll see Keyshawn Young-Jones coming in for Cobb. And they'll tend to his hand. Evans slaps it near us. 8-point game in favor of the Cougars with 12:38 to go. When we say Cougars, we mean Cuesta. Although Southwest, also the Cougars. Wright pulling up. He'll take the 3, a little bit long.
The wire above the baskets here at Cuesta, low hanging. I've always thought that they could retract it a little bit more. It wouldn't move the basket. It could pull it up. A couple extra feet. Those types of plays would not be altered.
I'll have a chat with Bob, see what he can do for you. Robinson over to Landenberger. Cougars with the ball up 8. Ingebrigtsen got caught up in the leg of Cunningham and goes down. And that's also going to be a bonus because that's going to be team foul number 7.
7-0. 0 fouls right now in Cuesta.
Third foul on Cunningham. Ingebrigtsen at the line.
Every time you get close, they're going to call a foul. Every time you get close.
Ingebrigtsen from Bergen, 6'7", 220. Front court player makes the first of 2 to give him 5 points. Glasser with 4 fouls will come in. And right back out, Young-Jones. Ingebrigtsen gives the Cougars their first double-digit lead of the game, and he's got 6. 59-49, moving inside, right on the attack, and a block underneath, and that will be that first Cougar foul after 7 on LA Southwest.
Well, and Carson really hit his head there. He was in position, tried to draw it. When offensive players come in at glancing angles, very difficult to draw that charge. Fortunately, he's up and on his feet, shaking off the cobwebs. The baseline out of bounds for both teams right now. Nothing special, nothing created. Cuesta goes that mini zone, really bottles up the strong side of the floor, forcing the over-the-top pass.
Cuesta up by 10. LA Southwest on the attack. Jackson has it knocked away. Kenny Robinson, Ingebrigtsen inside. And the foul will be on Robinson for the hit on the arm. That will be his first and the Cougars' second. I'll send Joshua Jackson to the line. 6 points for the sophomore from San Diego. First one coming up a bit short with 12:02 to go.
You know, back to Robinson, he's made some fantastic extra pass plays. He's played a very good brand of defense and really has sparked the offense in this first half with some great, or second half with great assists. I look for him to control these last 12 minutes, Coach Rusty Blair, desiring a point guard to play with poise against this pressure.
Robinson playing numerous minutes tonight. 9-point game as Jackson makes the second one. Utolan back in, number 33, the Russian. Robinson sends a little bit high for Carson. Utolan goes back, and what a save. Had a lot on it, too. And then brings him, but he turns it right back over. It's the steal by Cunningham. On the trail, the foul on Wright as Pedroso looked like he was literally pleading his case, and he'll be called for his third. Lonnie Livingston's checked back in, will inbound it. 11:39 to go, 9-point game. Cunningham picked up by Ingebrigtsen. Right near midcourt. Robinson on him. Cunningham, far side of the 3 line. Pulling up, it's going to be Wright. Didn't have a lot on that off the back of the rim. Fight for it inside, and looks like they're going to say it's off Robinson.
Fortuitous bounces going to the visitors here. The last couple possessions. Cuesta will zone it on this baseline. See if Robinson secures the weak side on this reversal.
New 35 for LA Southwest. 9-point game, 11:15 left. Right, Pedroso looking at him. Now we're seeing a bit of a zone look now, as you thought we might.
A yo-yo matchup. He's got 3 different zones he goes to. Making sure the ball is there when you screen the baseline. It's your weakest point.
Back out, baseline jumper. Cunningham rattles around and falls for Jared Cunningham. He's got 6.
Well, the discipline I yearn to see for Southwest Cougars, that was exemplified on that possession for Cuesta. As this press comes back up the floor, got to work your middles. Got to work your middle big guys and make that extra pass to the weak side. Great point of this game as Cuesta Cougars in charge.
7-point lead. Ingebrigtsen set to inbound. Got Norway, Russia, and also Portugal represented on the floor right now for Cuesta. Up top, Ingebrigtsen. Inside, nobody in front of him, but unable to finish. Pedroso comes free. Cannot save it before it goes out of bounds. And we will have a timeout called by Rusty Blair. We see that Rusty in his 21st season, career record 375 and 276. Player for the Oregon Ducks before a long career in Europe.
Man, Rusty could shoot it. I mean, for a big guy that could pass, could shoot. I mean, I only knew Rusty post his career playing days, after his professional days, but, you know, played all the way into his mid to high 40s and had to give up that game once this great game of running between 94 feet can get you sometimes. These young kids out here this evening playing a fast and aggressive style of basketball, fun to see, but when the body goes and the mind doesn't, I guess you have to coach.
Yeah, well, I think, too, from what you say there, too, it sounds like he was a really good fit for the European game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, can stretch the floor, could pass, unselfish, and never afraid to put his 2 forearms in your chest if you were going through the paint. So he knew how to protect the paint with authority.
Have you encountered him in any intramural action yourself?
Those days are long gone. You know, I was relatively new to the pickup basketball scene after my days of playing, and I quickly learned what elder statesmen thought what games were serious and not, and I knew where not to go if I didn't want to get touched up a bit.
Yeah.
Had to shoot threes over him, though. I've appreciated what Rusty has done with this program internationally, but also making these kids share the basketball. I think for Cuesta tonight, they're starting to figure it out on their offensive end. For the first 7 or 8 minutes this half, they found it inside. I could sense the pressure coming from Southwest, though, this game starting to get ramped up.
Number 32, Curtis Stuckey, back in running the offense, trying to break down Pedroso. Stops him at the baseline, takes it back out high. Evans, not really able to get much going offensively, but got the turnaround, won't go, but got the hack on the arm, and he'll go to the line. That's Percy Evans, 6'3" guard, one of the returners from Inglewood.
Yeah, that secondary spin move as a lefty, his predominant hand, but when he turned back over that right shoulder, still used the ball fake and created the forearm bump.
10:08 to go, and you can see our score 59-52. Cuesta over LA Southwest. Winner of this game will play West Hills, who eked one out over San Diego Mesa 64-63. In fact, West Hills was here in the first half to watch part of the game. And Evans able to make one, 59-53. Inga Brixton with the rebound, and Kenny Robinson walks it up as we're 10 minutes now. Pedroso. Utolan finds Carson on the baseline. Carson looks to create. The jumper won't go. Weak side rebound, Cunningham. Evans through traffic. Jackson will send it back out high to Stuckey with 25 to shoot. Stuckey looking for an opening. Will pull it up, it will not go. Pulled down by Pedroso. Pushed up, here's Carson. Going around right, he was able to deflect it away.
Cuesta's defense with their hands have been much better the second half. Cutting off passing lanes, the dribble drive game for Southwest has been all but squeezed. Great hustle back there by Wright as he deflected the ball away from Carson trying to lay it in.
24, Vasil Bashev back in, replacing Dmitry Utolan.